Alright, in this video we are going to see how to create the read more button. So if you see, this section has the same text content, not same text content, but actually it looks same. And if we click on view more, you can see you can get the remaining text. Read more, get the remaining text, read more, get the remaining text. Now I don't want this full section, I want only the part of the portion, so that's the reason why I have added the button view more. And if you want, you can click and close it. This is what we are going to see. So for all the section, we have 6 section and we have 5 view more button. So for all the buttons we have only one function. So here we are going to see how to create this. Fine, now let's start with our HTML. Let's create the HTML page and exclamation star, exclamation enter, and you will get all the required HTML. And I will get the bootstrap CDN so that we don't have to write the write every code. We just use the same CDN and we'll start with it. So we have columns, so we'll place the list over here. Now let me show you how what are the HTML that we actually need. Just search for list. Let's select this whole section. This doesn't seem to be closing. Let's close this. Fine. We have 3, and then we will create a div with class show more click, and then we'll create the UL, some ULs the same, and don't forget to close the UL. And this is a div which will be shown once we click on it. So let me give the style to it. It's actually a class. So let's give max height 0. I'll show you why we need max height. We need animation, that's the reason I'm adding max height, or else I would be given display none. Now if I check Control O, this is the only HTML. And let's give important, overflow hidden. Cool. Now copy the same text, paste it here, paste it here, refresh this, and for the last one let's add a button called view more. Let this be the last UL. Select this and add view more, and let this be anchor tag JavaScript :void. I don't want this to do nothing, so JavaScript :void 0. Let's pass the class view more underscore click. So instead of this class we'll add show more div, and we'll add a show more click. You can give any name. Just place this for the remaining div. Now if I refresh, you will see the link. Let's start styling it. Get the class which you have already given, color red, and you can change the hover. I'll leave it to you. Text align center, display block, and here you go. In place of the list 1, list 2, list 3, you can have any paragraph. I'll leave it to you. Once I click on it, so let's start the JavaScript script tag. So get all the button which we have already given with the class. Document dot get element by class name, and have it as a variable. Dot add event listener, so once I click on this, what should happen? So since this is the class, we won't be getting only one, we would be getting multiple. So to access one by one, so if you want, I can show you. This is the 99th video. I don't want this to show you, but let's do this for the new viewers. If you see, this would be collection. You can see this is a 3. We got 3 values. To access one by one, use a for loop. Variable I equal to 0, I is greater than dot length, and then I plus plus. And console.log. Now you can access this one by one with the help of index number. Refresh this. Now you can see we can access them one by one. Now we can add the event listener. For the one by one anchor tag. So once I click on it, what should happen? We need to get this class. You can see this is the anchor tag, and anchor tag is inside the list group, and after the list we have a div which holds the hidden UL. So that is applicable for all the previous divs. So to access it, I'm clicking this anchor tag. So this is the anchor tag. So we can access this by the keyword and this. This means the anchor tag which I have clicked. This dot parent element. Parent element is list item, and after the list item we have a div. I want to access that div. So next element sibling, and save it as the class. So this is a variable, this is not a class. We can give any name. Head div hidden. And now let's check console.log. So this should happen on the click. So if you see, once I click on it, the div should show up, but this is not showing up. Let's hide this, and console.log with this. So if I click on the button, you should get the value this, but it's not working. Let's try some other word. Hello. Click on it, hard refresh it, not working. Let me check what is the mistake that we are doing. So that is a very silly mistake. You can see we have added star. We don't need that. Now let's try. So we are getting this. So let's uncomment this and let's get the hidden div. Yes, you can see we are accessible, we can access that. Now if the hidden div dot style dot max height, if it has max height, else if it does not have max height, two sections. So for the first time it does not have max height, so the else part will work. Alert it does not have max height. Refresh it, click on it, it says it does not have max height. Now if it does not have max height, then give the max height equal to scroll height plus the value pixel. Refresh this, click here. Now the one thing is, let us remove the max height from here, and now it will already show. If it is there, we have to make this null. If it is there, then make it null. It's not a string, it's a keyword. Control Shift, console.log, refresh it. So actually it is not showing up because it is null. Let us add a max height 0, or let's add null. Null won't work. We need to give max height on the CSS. So now if there is max height, if the max height is 0, then this would work, and once this work, we have to make the anchor tag this dot inner text equal to close. Now let's check. Yes, that is working, you see. And if it shows, then view more. Refresh this, close, view more, close, view more, close, view more. Now I think this is more clear. So if the max height is null, it is actually null. We are setting it 0. On first it is not going to work because we have given it 0. So this is going to work. We are getting the max height and we are passing the max height with the scroll height. Scroll height is the default JavaScript property. Let me show you. Console.log. Even though it is null, scroll height is not defined, it says. Let's get the div and give the scroll height. Click on it. So it is 99. Even though it is max height is 0, it has the scroll height. So we are passing the same scroll height to the max height, and thus we are getting the display none and display block property. Fine. With the help of single function, we are creating it. We have created the read more button with the closable button. That's all for this video. This is the 99th video.